Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Owen Gifford Show. I'm your host, Owen Gifford from Denver, Colorado, as always. We're on to episode 8 now. Making our way, learned a lot of things. I've been making so many mistakes, and I'm just learning along the way, which is like what you always do, you know? Like I'm learning how to make YouTube thumbnails, which like there's a 12-year-old in Ohio right now who's been making YouTube videos straight out of the womb, who's like, this fucking guy can't even make a thumbnail. Like I was putting the title in the thumbnail, in the picture for YouTube. The title is below. You don't need a title. That's on me. I'm learning, I'm moving, I'm shaking. When I started this podcast, I thought that maybe because I have, 3-4 years of stand-up comedy experience and I've been listening to podcasts for as long as they've been popular, that I would be able to do this, like, right out of the gate. But that's, like, kinda like watching LeBron and being like, "I can dunk a basketball." It's entirely different. And yes, I have some comedy experience and I know how to, craft a bit, but that is entirely different from talking for 30 minutes and providing value to a listener for 30 minutes at a time, 30, 45 minutes. And I'm changing and finding my voice, which takes time. Took me about 2 years in comedy. Hopefully, it doesn't take that long in podcasting. Finding my voice in comedy, I learned that, you can write jokes that aren't you for a while, but eventually it catches up to you. And to really find your voice in comedy, all you have to do is just be yourself, and what you find funny, say that at open mics and write that way. Write the way that you like, write what you think is funny and then bring that to the open mic. And whenever you find common ground with the audience, what you find is funny in writing and what they find is funny that you find funny when you say it at the comedy open mic, now that's where the gold is. And you have to be authentically yourself. And I think that's kind of any artist, any creator, any real thing, you know? You have to be really authentic. Like Anthony Edwards, the face of the NBA. Everybody loves Anthony Edwards and his charisma, and they always talk about his authenticity. Like that's what really puts him over the edge as being the face of the NBA. There are a lot of good NBA players, but what puts Anthony Edwards over the top is his charisma and authenticity. And authenticity, I really think there's like that is if there was a key to success, it happens for so different for so many people. I think if there is a key to success, it is authenticity and being true to yourself. And I think that's why it's so hard to be successful before you're 25 years old, because your brain at that point hasn't even developed. And you don't even really know yourself at that point. You might think you do, and there might be some people that know themselves better than others, but at 25, you're still learning about the world and learning about yourself. So I think that's why success kind of starts beginning at 25 unless you're a professional athlete. Cuz that's when you start to know yourself and you've lived enough life to where oh, this is the way I act in these situations, and you kind of figure out who you are and what you want to push towards. Like where I am, I'm 27 right now. What I want to push towards is being a better comedian, being a better podcaster, staying healthy, adventuring, going out in the woods and, keeping a stable job so I can do the things that I love. And for a long time I struggled with "Oh, I could do this. I wanted to do this. What if I do this?" Like I had potential, but potential means nothing unless you put your energy towards something consistently over a long period of time. Like you could be the smartest person in the world, but if you do something different every single day, you'll never really reach those those deep depths where success is found, where you find the hidden secrets within the details. And I think that's something that I've struggled with in my life is I'm very much a jack of all trades. I just want to do it all. I just want to do everything and try everything and experience life, and there's not really anything wrong with that, especially early in your young life. But eventually, if you really want to be successful and reach a mountaintop in something, you have to focus your energy on one to two, three things and really dive in the pool. You can't just swim around the kiddie area, trying out different floaties. Eventually, you got to throw yourself in the deep end and see what happens. And as of right now, it really feels like comedy and podcasting are what I'm going to try to do outside of work, of course, because I need to make money to live in this world. And I think authenticity, being my authentic self, is going to help in that. Like in this podcast, I don't know whether to go into the bits more or more be like a Jay Shetty, Chris Williamson, modern wisdom type of person, which I have that in me. I do like discipline and having those deep conversations with really talented, powerful people, but I also love the satire of making fun of this crazy, absurd world. And I really think that being an absurdist is kind of the only way to truly navigate this world and be okay because bad shit happens every day. So if you focus on it, you'll never get anything done. So I think you have to have a little bit of jester energy inside of you to really make it through this human experience successfully. So I think I need to stop for this podcast. I need to stop thinking about, oh, I need to do this or this or this, or be like Tim Dillon, or be like Rogan, or be like Theo or Stavi, or be like Modern Wisdom or Jay Shetty or all these people. And I just need to be me, bro. I just need to be me, and I need to push and truly believe in myself and understand that it's not going to happen overnight. I'm on episode 8, and I need to get to episode, some of these guys are on episode 1,000, but it's really just what do I think, and what all I can do is put out the thoughts that I truly think in the world, and hopefully people resonate with that, and I find my fan base, and the algorithm helps me out and finds my people. And I really think, you know, and you kind of have to be successful in something, you have to do things that you don't want to do. You have to push yourself, and you have to find comfort in the struggle, comfort in the uncomfortableness. I don't like editing and clipping and posting on social media consistently, but I think that's the thing that will unlock my true success because it's the thing that I don't want to do the most. And I find that often in life is the thing in the back of your mind that's like, "Oh, I need to do this, but I'm afraid of it and I don't want to do it." That is the thing. That is the thing that will often push you over the edge. Like for a long time when I was doing stand up, when I started stand up in Bozeman, I had long hair and pretty I was at the stage in my early, 20s, 22, 23, 24, and I was at that age where, I was starting to lose my hair and I was really insecure about it. So I'd wear hats on stage constantly. I had long hair, but I mean, you could see right through it. You could see that I was balding. And I wore hats on stage, and people told me throughout my comedy career, you can't wear hats on stage, man. You have to take off your hat so they can see your face, because a lot of humor is in your facial expressions. So you are killing your own punchlines, or at least lessening them, by not just taking off the hat. And eventually, I said, fuck it. And I shaved my head and nobody cared. That whole time it was all in my head. Honestly, they said, oh my God, it looks so much better. You're so much more confident. You're so much more handsome because you shaved your head. And that's just an example of, you need the thing that is holding you back from being successful, from being your best self, is the thing that you have to do in the back of your mind that scares you. The universe rewards those who are brave. The universe rewards bravery because the universe understands that this is all, in the grand scheme of things, not that important. Whatever you are worrying about is not that important. Not saying that everything in life doesn't have importance. I think there are some things that are very important in life: family, love, the ones that love you. But that thing you're worrying about, if you're worrying about, $5,000 of credit card debt, or, your hair is thinning out a little bit, or, somebody commented on your TikTok that you don't like. Somebody made a comment on your TikTok that you don't like. That stuff, in the grand scheme of things, does not matter. And people have said this about, like, comedy. They'll talk to me when I talk to them about comedy. They'll say, "Oh, I could never do it. Like, what happens if you bomb, and the embarrassment of that?" And bombing is part of comedy, but honestly, nobody really remembers. Nobody really cares, and they also understand failure is a part of it. And honestly, if you are willing to fail in front of people, they will respect you more. If you brush it off, but if you're like, "Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed, I failed one time," that will actually make you less brave in the eyes of your peers. So I found in life that most good things, and most things that push you forward and make you grow and help you shed the skin of your old self, are the things that you have to do, and that are in the back of your mind but are scary. You have to face that fear. You got to turn around and face that fear. You got to get up on that stage. You got to start that business. You got to go to the gym. You start the first day. And it gets easier from there, but I guarantee you it also won't happen as fast as you think. If you truly want something, if you're going for something, you're gunning for something 110% effort, it is not going to happen on the first day. It's not going to happen in the first week or the first year. It's going to take double, twice as long as you think it is, and then twice as long as that, and twice as long as that, and probably twice as long as that. And you're going to look back after you're reach the mountaintop, and you're going to say, "Oh, I was so dumb back then, but oh, to get to this point, the journey, it was all about the journey. It was never about reaching the mountaintop. It was all about just doing something I love and creating and being my authentic self." It all it all revolves around being authentic and facing the fears that you have to face. And that's my little rant for today. So if you're looking for your voice, if you have to find your voice in anything, I'm just saying you've always had it. Just be yourself. Whatever you feel, even if that goes against the majority of thinking, that is what you have to say. Because majority thinking kills good art and good creation. You just have to be authentic. That is the superpower to being successful and being creative, is being brave and being authentic. And keep pushing even when you don't want to push forward. I really think that's what it is. And I definitely don't have all the answers. I was thinking about this today. It's so weird how in life you can never seem to have it all. There's something about life that the universe or God or whatever the bigger forces in this world, there's something about limiting having it all. Because even to those people that you think have it all, those celebrities, they'll be the first to tell you that it is not everything you think it is. Jim Carrey said that. He said, I hope everyone becomes famous and successful and rich because then you'll realize that it's not the answer. And I'm not one of those people that says money, like, I do believe money can't buy happiness, but I do believe it helps. So, what I think is that you should find happiness without money and then chase money. Because if you can be happy without money, you can definitely be happy with money. So that's my advice is find happiness without money and then chase the thing that you love and hopefully that money comes and when that money comes, if you can be happy without money, you can be happy with it. But it is interesting how in life you don't have it all. It's almost impossible to have it all. If you got the good job and you've got the good relationship, maybe you break your leg, you don't have the health. Or you have the health, but you don't have the good job and then you don't have the good relationship. Or you have the relationship, but you don't have the good job and you have the health and you have the hobby. It is really hard to have all of them and balance all of them. So if you do have all of them for a certain period, be grateful because that period in your life is going to be one of the best periods of your life. And things come and go in waves. Life and the ocean are so symbolic of each other. They mirror each other. Things come in waves. The ocean comes in waves and they never stop coming. Some waves are bigger, some are smaller. And sometimes life is calm like the middle of the night, like the ocean at the middle of the night. And sometimes it's fast and exciting and surrounded by people like a summer day in the middle of June, a hot summer day. But it comes in waves and it comes and goes and it ebbs and flows. And you're never going to have it all, but you're always going to want it all. I just think that's so fascinating how it seems like in life you'll never have everything that you desire at the same time, but you have to keep pushing forward. And that being said, you do have to chase things. You do have to want things to happen to you. And you have to go get those things because a lot of things won't just happen to you. You have to put the energy into the world for it to come back to you. It seems like kind of like a formula. 2 plus X equals 4. You got to find X. You got to put the energy into the world. You got to put that 2 into that equation to get the final answer. You'll just never have it all, but I really think that by trying, you have a better shot at it. Being disciplined, chasing things, being authentic in what you want to go for, and having the cojones to do it, or the lady cojones, and it's interesting. And I'm going to the Great Sand Dunes National Park to do a backpack this weekend. I'm super stoked about that. It's about a 4-hour drive south of Denver. And I am backpacking, so everything that I have on my back is what I'm going to have for the night. And you have to get about 2 miles into the park, and then you can hike into this beautiful, sand dunes that look like they're in the middle of Morocco or the Sahara Desert. And you can go into them and, spend the night. And it's one of the darkest places in the world, so you can see the beautiful stars. And I say this because I find so much benefit in backpacking and camping because in the modern world we have so many things at our disposal that we take for granted, like plumbing and heat and electricity and easy access to food. Sometimes, honestly, too much access to food. Like we have so many. Like Mark Norman, one of my favorite comics, has a joke about this where he's like, "We're dying from eating. We're doing so well that we are dying from eating." That has never happened in human history. We have an overabundance of things in the modern world right now. And I think it's so important for backpacking and camping to just remember simplicity and be so it makes you grateful for the things you have. Because when you get back from that backpack, when you only had the water you only had a gallon of water and you had to ration it all night and you're in the middle of desert and you had to put up your tent and sleep where you could hear the outside noises and you don't have shelter and you don't have an unlimited access to water and food, and then you get back to your home and that first shower you take and you're just like, "Oh my god, I took warm showers for granted. I took warm food for granted because you can't have fires out in the dunes. I took this faucet for granted that I turn it on and it has unlimited water, the thing that I need to survive more than anything before food and just after air." And it's just that, and then you get that connection with Mother Earth. You're like, "Oh, I am an animal." Before all of this, and before being a modern human, and before being an AI cyborg robot that I'm sure is coming in the future, when you're all neuro linked up, before that, you're an animal with a consciousness on planet Earth, communicating with Mother Earth and using the resources that she provides. And that's why I think backpacking is so important, because you tap into your roots, and you always have to remember your roots. As someone from Idaho, I draw from my roots all the time because the roots are so important. I love growing plants. Grew plants for a living for a while. And if you kill the roots, you kill the whole plant. You kill the roots, you kill the tree. And your roots are in Mother Nature. So if you are not connected to nature, you are killing your roots. And you are not providing a space for you to grow. So I'll get off my soapbox on that right now. But I'm just saying, if you have the opportunity, go out into the woods and feel simplicity, because you will be grateful for what you have in your life. All of these modern things, and you will forget about the problems that you think are problems. And it'll go back to square one of the real purpose of all this is existing, loving, connecting. Those are the real things in this world. Your iPhone being out of charge, that's not a problem. That's not a real problem. Survival, existence, connection, being authentic, increasing your bravery, and honestly, just being grateful, because just over a year ago, I had a spinal fusion surgery and I wasn't sure that I was ever going to be able to walk or do anything athletic ever again. And I put in the work, and I go to the gym every day, and I've done the work, and I am healthy enough to where I feel comfortable putting a light pack on my back and hiking in to the Great Sand Dunes National Park and spending a night with my buddies. And I am so grateful for my health. Right now, I have my health and I have my hobbies. And hopefully, I'm getting my money up. But you can't have it all. So I'm just enjoying the journey right now, enjoying the ride. And it is scary. I mean, I understand why nature is scary. I mean, there was a guy that was just killed in Great Glacier National Park by a grizzly bear, a 33-year-old Florida man. And I love Glacier National Park. It's one of the most beautiful places in the entire world. It's a place that my old stomping grounds, Montana. And grizzly bears are nothing to mess with. I've seen grizzly bear. One time I was hiking and there was this grizzly bear paw in the mud. and it was the size of my head, just the paw. And you realize, like, oh, I am in rental. This is not my home. This is the grizzly bear's home. I'm on borrowed time out here in the woods because come nightfall, that grizzly bear is a lot more comfortable than I am. And it is scary. So you have to be prepared. You have to understand, and you really have to understand nature. And again, that comes with the connection. But I mean, I think the risk is worth it. I think the risk is worth it. Um, yeah, be knowledgeable about bears. But I will say, I am so grateful to be in a state where I can hike without thinking about grizzly bears. Ooh, those things are scary. Grizzly bears run at 40 miles per hour, and they can do that for 2 miles. No human can even come close to that. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna keep this episode short because we're at about 26 minutes, and I'm gonna try to keep the solo pods about 30 minutes because those are the ones that get more views. It's easier clickable for people. And if you are listening, please like, subscribe. Those things really do help. And you can say you've been here from day one if I ever make it to the top. I'll go through the news really quick in this crazy world. Number one, the government now says that aliens are real. They've been releasing UFO files. So I think we owe an apology to all those people throughout the years that we called crazy when they said, I saw an alien, because maybe they did. I mean, the government is literally telling people, yeah, they've been real the whole time. We just didn't feel like you could handle it. So aliens are real. AI isn't everything. It's all over the place. They're now using it in the military. It is here to stay. And we are on a crash course for the Terminator, it appears. AI is not going anywhere. We are in the age of AI and aliens, and it's about to get nuts. Because AI isn't going anywhere and the aliens are real. And I've been doing news on this podcast, and it feels just like the AI alien podcast. But they're both real and they're both here to stay. So we'll see how that goes. Last thing, I want to end this podcast. I know things are crazy expensive out there. I'm feeling the pressure. Oh my God. Inflation. I feel like we've been dealing with inflation, serious inflation, since COVID, which was 6 years ago now. And they printed more money during COVID than they ever have printed in the history of the U.S. Like the entire history of the U.S., the amount of money printed in that. We printed more money in 2 to 3 years during COVID than that. Basic economics. I have an economics degree from a very good school. Basic economics, inflation. You print a lot of money in a short amount of time. Things skyrocket. The prices of goods skyrocket, and the power of your money decreases significantly. So the government always knew this was going to happen. And now gas is $4.50 to $8 in some places. Groceries are high. Health insurance is out the door, $400, $300, $400 a month. Nobody can afford a car because they're all $80,000. Nobody can afford a house because they're all over $1 million. We officially are outpricing the lower and middle class. There is no middle class in America now. It's the rich and everybody else. And just keep keep being authentic and loving those around you, and keep working hard, because that's all you can do. And I'm telling you, everybody's hurting right now. And hopefully something turns around. But I do think that it is the people in charge of this country, and they know exactly what they're doing. It really is the billionaires and the elites, and they don't really care. And I want to end this episode by having you listen to one of my favorite bits. It's a combination of politics and humor from the great Patrice O'Neill, Patrice O'Neal is one of the best comics to ever live, and this next segment, this is going to close out the episode. It's about gas prices, and this is from 2011. So this is not something that has been happening just in recent history. It has been happening since the beginning of time and the beginning of governments and the beginning of authoritative regimes. I just want you to know, as the common man, stick with your common man and keep fighting the good fight, because there's a lot of love out in the world, and just keep spreading the love. But I just want, when you listen to this, just remember that it's not just happening to you in this time. It's been happening forever. And a good way to get through it is to, be a jester. Find the absurdism in it. Go to a comedy club, listen to some comics, make fun of this silly, absurd world that we all live in. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe. Here is Patrice O'Neal.
It's a motherfucker. I wish I understood money. Damn. But I don't know if I understood money, would I take advantage of people and kill them? I don't know. Because you have to understand money, you have to be willing to let you die. Like, I don't give a fuck about you, motherfucker. Your family? What? Fuck your family. I need money. You need to be down with suffering. What the fuck? How much is gas? $4 now? I need to be down with how much you can't afford gas to make money. But the thing I just don't want to be lied to. Just fuck me, right? And say that you fucking me. Don't give me fucked up speeches. Why is gas so high? I just like motherfuckers on TV because gas is high because we just felt like, what you gonna really do? Like a press conference. What you really gonna do? Stop talking shit. You ain't gonna do shit. Gas is 4. The reason it ain't 5 is because we don't want you to revolt. So we go from 99 cent. You know they did that shit with sneakers. Sneakers was 40. Then it go to, this is how they play you. It go from 40 to 80. You go, oh God, $80. Then it goes to 65. Then you go, it's still $25 more. But they fucked you hard, ouch. So your ass hurt. So then they fuck you slower. They make you think they ain't fucking you. But gas was 99 cents, nigga. Now it's $4. Cause they got us ready for the fucking. It was little Vaseline. We should be killing motherfuckers. But they get us used to the fucking. It's gonna be 7. It ain't no rhyme or reason for this shit. They just make it up. Then the bread price go up. You be like, excuse me, bread man? Why the fuck are your prices going up, nigga? Flour and wheat? It's really? And then they gotta say some shit you don't even understand. Well, when you're and then they show numbers, NASDAQ, and numbers just be like, and we would feel better if they just went, look, shit. Listen, the price of bread gone up. Cause everybody else raised their shit. What, we gonna be suckers, motherfucker? What you gonna do? Nigga, send your kid to school with just peanut butter jelly by itself with no bread? Shut the fuck up, nigga. Just bologna wrapped up and the kids tease him and beat his ass cause this nigga got just bologna? Shut the fuck up. I'm raising my prices too, nigga. Get used to it. Cause what the fuck we gonna do? We in as bad of trouble as these motherfucking third world countries that's fighting. Cause here's the thing that makes us a great country. We have a lottery mentality. We all think we can win. Somehow. Like by scratching a lottery ticket or a quick inventing, you invent some goofy shit. But one of us might do it. The rest, we fucked up, just like Egypt and Libya. But we ain't gonna do it because we think we gonna be better, and that's the whole key to us not fucking being angry. Because I'm gonna be better than you. There's always the idea I'm gonna be better than you. So it's not, it's not a people thing.